Okay, we know that PSG are the champions, high caliber, high quality team, high pedigree, but they've struggled this year. Well, they've been the style of the style that they've been playing is a high press. They have very good possession and everything, but it seems like they can't convert, and they're giving up a lot of goals through teams on the counterattack in transition. They're going to be playing Monaco at home, which is going to be a difficult team. Monaco's going to play a mid to low block and absorb the pressure that PSG is going to bring with possession up front with their great attacking players in midfield and in the wing and in attack. But the thing that PSG is going to have to watch out for is that on the break, Monaco is going to be very deadly, especially since PSG plays a high line. I mean, we know that they have one of the best teams when it comes to possession and everything, but it's just that they haven't been converting as much of their possession as they should. And once again, they've been liable to counterattacks. I think this is going to be a very tight, closely contested match because it's going to be played in Monaco. In the long run, I think PSG will beat them over two legs, but I'm going to predict a 1-1 draw for this match. What are your thoughts, Afolabi?
Yeah, this game is going to be a very difficult one for PSG. People are thinking that it's because of PSG and because of their quality that they might just overrun Monaco. Monaco are no slouch, and they have a very formidable midfield. If you remember Lamine Camara of Senegal, he was a monster at the Nations Cup.
Yeah.
So that guy is going to be a big factor for them. They also have another African, Kasum Ouattara. So basically, it's going to be attack versus defense. I expect Monaco to play a mid-stroke low block, try and defend because, PSG are going to have the lion's share of possession. The boast over 90% of possession in the whole of Europe. That's the way they play. But once they have their fullbacks high up, they're going to be exposed because the spaces behind the likes of Ashraf Hakimi and the other fullback is going to be exploited by the quick counter-attack of the Monaco players. So it's going to be attack and transition. So, how well PSG play this game will depend on their defensive transitions because when they lose the ball, they're not as quick to close down the opposition as they've been efficiently doing in the past. And there's been a drop-off in their performance level, like you mentioned in the introduction. So it won't be cut and dry for PSG. It's quite a tough one, this game.
Yeah, and I think one of the things is they're going to be on the road, so they've struggled. And I know that during the qualifiers, they just weren't up to par. I don't know. Well, can we speak to Dembele? Dembele he's supposed to be the Ballon d'Or, but he's sort of had a quiet season so far. What's been going on with him?
Yeah, I think for this game, I think he's suspended. And then generally, like you said, his game has gone down. The way Luis Enrique plays, he wants his forward to press a lot. And because of Dembele's age and his ability and the fact that he can't run as well as he used to be when he was younger, he can't put in that kind of energy demanding pressing that is required by Enrique. The likes of Kvaratskhelia can do it, Brian Bakola can do it, but Dembele cannot do that anymore. So these days he's not as effective as he used to be. And the way PSG play, it starts by defending from the front. As soon as the opposition goalkeeper brings the ball out, the forwards will swarm the keeper and the defenders to see if
they can keeper? I always mess up pronouncing his name. Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah.
He's their main dangerous player. He plays from the left and then cuts in on his right.
Yeah. If Vitina is informed, I see him hooking up with that guy. And also, Barcola is going to have to play a big part on the wing. We know that they have tons and tons of talent up front.
Yeah.
But football has changed
as well.
Yeah, very good.
Neves and Ruiz.
Yeah, football has changed. Even I think Barcelona qualified for the top 8, but even Barcelona struggled in the first round. So a lot of these teams, also Real Madrid, a lot of these teams that play the high press have been struggling against, and then the other teams like Arsenal, which might play a high press but have a lot more rigid system, teams seem to be doing better. But I think in the long run, teams like PSG and Barcelona, if they can make it past these early rounds, they're going to be dangerous in the finals. What are your thoughts? When it comes to one-to-one games, Yeah,
I agree with you because at the end of the day, the quality of your players is what will make you sail through. PSG has a lot of quality. With players like Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, even Brian Bakola too. And they have another very good winger who is not even playing. He's on the bench, Desiree Doué. So they have
Oh yeah.
they have that team littered with stars, and in midfield they have a lot of control. You know, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, and then the fullbacks, the attacking fullbacks, Nuno Mendes and Ashif Hakimi. So you never know, even if they don't play well as a team, they have a sprinkling of stardust. That X factor is there. That might just be the reason why they scale through at the end of the day.
Yeah. All right, I'll